Here's your tea. If it seems like I'm shaking, I probably am. Let me... Sorry. It's just... It's been a while since I've seen you. Way too long, if you ask me, and... I get nervous in more internal ways now. And then it eventually seeps out to the surface, and I... How have you been? I missed you. I'm shocked to see you coming back again. Did spooky season draw you in? I promise. Well, I might be a pointy tooth. I'm not a bad one. Just like last time. I missed you. Time goes by a whole lot different for us vampires. And with you, it made it seem even longer because I missed you so much. How's the tea? I'm glad that it's to your liking and stuff. I've gotten a little confident since before. Just a little bit of an improvement. But it's better than nothing, right? I really glad to see you again. Can I hug you? Sorry if it's random. I just didn't know if you went through something, as you look a little shook up. Hey, are you sure you're okay? There. I don't know what you've been through, and I'm not gonna pretend to know how to fix every problem, but you can say it. You can lay it all on me, and I'll happily listen to every word and just try and understand you. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you feel comfortable talking your mind like that. Shh, it's okay. You don't have to face the world all at once. You're safe here. I won't let anyone or anything harm you. It must have been tough out there, wasn't it? Oh, honey, come here. When I was small, a kiss on the forehead meant that things were going to be all right. And so, I'll do to you what I had done to me. Well, I already did. Just, look, I'm glad if you're feeling any better at all. Tears are difficult to understand, and even more difficult to fix sometimes, but that's okay. You're complete even if you feel like your world is breaking. It's just you don't know it yet. I know a lot of people would lean into things that even if you're not okay, it's okay. And while I do believe that, I can see it in your eyes. It's not just pain, but hope. You came here for a reason. You didn't come here just to lament. And it's okay. Take as much time as you need to face down those demons. I don't have anything against demons, but if something is hurting you, if it's making you feel like you're not allowed to be yourself, then it's okay to cry. It's okay to let whatever that is holding you back and just... I know it's not my place to say this, but... You look like you've been through so much. I'm proud of you for making it back. Even if it seems like the world is against you, I'll never be. Since we've met, and since we've been sending letters, I've thought about you every day, wishing to feel how warm you are, and wishing to make you happier. You deserve it. You deserve it so much. So much that I get a little broken up inside when I think about it. Because the world isn't fair. It's done you so wrong. And me too. Kindred spirits. I'd rather it be without all that pain. Without the agony of every day being tough. It's not right, you know. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but why do we have to go so far? Why can't life be simple and not that stressful, that hateful? I realize I have a lot to learn, and I'm largely sheltered from the world because of my circumstances. I don't often leave this house. But at least when I do, I think out there how much you must have dealt with exploring this big wide world that's so big it scares me. Sometimes I think about it and I realize it's not just how big the world is, it's how dangerous, how much hate exists. It bothers me too. Hey, don't say that. I wasn't trying to bring your mood down, and I'm sorry. Even if there's bleak times, they say the most beautiful nights are the ones after a storm. And I really, really enjoy watching the stars with you. Would you like to tonight as well? I have a good place to view them, if you're interested. There. It's not that tough. We'll make it through, okay? See, I knew you could do that. It's tough, but it's not impossible, and that's what's important, you know? No matter what's happening, I'll make sure you're safe here and you have a place to come back to. I know it's not much, but we can live here. I know that I'm not the conventional type of... Never mind. It was nothing, really. I just mean that I'm a vampire and plenty of people hate me too. So I'd understand if you didn't want to stay here, as making enemies is scary too. I'm glad you feel that way. It makes me have a little more hope than I had. I just get so lost sometimes in what feels like a muddled mess. Feelings, fears. And when you come by, it's like they disappear. And yet, a whole new thing, well, came up in my mind about you. That I might be causing you pain or trouble because of what I am. The reputation us vampires have, even if I've made amends with the townsfolk, it doesn't mean that I'm popular. It doesn't mean that they like me, they tolerate me. And I hate feeling like I'm a nuisance. I do. I want to be someone that saves the day, someone that makes a difference, even if I'm scared. That I can make the world see me in some new light, that I'm not just some creature of the night who does something bad, drinks blood and makes people sad. That's not what I want to define me. And it's hard sometimes. But hey, I'm more than happy that I have you. I don't think I would ever have really expected to have a meaningful relationship as we have, long distance or not. I've managed to learn so much about you through those letters that I cherish more than silver or gold. I love who you are, and I would gladly profess my love for you all day long because you're special, and not the special you can just find. It's the special that it feels like fate drew you together, like a painting immortalized. Speaking of which, I wanted to show you. Look, I painted our first meeting, and while it may seem a bit childish, it meant everything to me. I never forgot, and I kept worrying that adventuring might lead you to never come back. And I'll admit it, I believed in you the entire time. But that didn't stop me from worrying. I always worry about you. I can see how determined you are and how much you push forward. But that didn't stop me from thinking it would be so sad if there wasn't at least something in this world to remember you by, if that worst case. No, not like that. I'm not killing you off. I would be so sad to lose you. I'm not sure I would have the courage to ever trust someone again. I've been alone for so much of my life, for so many years, so many lifetimes. I just can't imagine going through this without having you in my life in some way, making sweet memories. So even if there comes a day where we're made to separate, at least then I have something to remember you by, and the good memories can keep me smiling. I understand. I wasn't exactly looking forward to that either. Just, I don't want you to feel like you're trapped. This house may be beautiful, and I built it over so long, brick by brick. But it didn't change the fact that a house isn't a home when you're alone and when you're sad. I know I'm not completely alone. I know there's more to it than that. And especially not now that you're with me. I feel that. The hope, it feels nice to wish for something and know it's not just a pipe dream because you're right here in front of me. I love you, and I love who you are and your dreams as well. But I'll fully admit it, I get so worried when you're away that I won't see you again. That's why maybe we could go together sometime. I don't mind. I'll bring an umbrella, you know. I'm pretty crafty, and maybe I could invent some sort of guard to the sun that I could apply to my skin and not burn. You know, there's a way for us vampires to become daywalkers. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. Why or how it works that way, or what I'm supposed to be doing. But I've been researching lately. I've had so much spare time, it's like hell. And I think maybe I found a hint. It might be a fun journey with something that you might be able to get to. It's a dangerous place. A dungeon. Foreboding. But I would protect you. I'm sure you don't necessarily need protecting, but I could still make sure you're okay. I know you're strong. I know you're brave. But I'll admit it. It's easy for me to be brave and strong for myself. But it's hard when I think about it. The idea of you being so strong that you end up weak to something. I want to be those arms around you like this. Protect you from the things that would do you harm. Even if you're indomitable. Even if you're absolute. I would never want to be so far again. I know it's shameless, but I can't take it back. I can't ever think of a future where it's better off without you. Your lips are so soft. I didn't exactly expect you to be so bold. Then again, with last time, I want you to be mine forever and ever, and I know what that means. But would you be willing to try? I know that we've met so long ago now, but it feels like yesterday. It felt like clarity among endless years of nothing. I'm not saying my life didn't have purpose so far without you. I'm just saying you brought a lot more. You made me feel things I didn't know were for me. I love you. That's why every kiss makes my heart race. That's why every time I touch you, when I get to hold you like this, it's like a dream come true a millionfold. I look you in the eyes and the only thing I can see is love. And that makes me feel so scared, but so happy. Because I finally found someone who values me even a little bit. And you seem to value me so much more than a little bit. I need you. And I'm ashamed to admit it, but I don't care. I need you so badly. You are everything I knew I needed from the start. You're so beautiful inside and out, and I get overwhelmed when I think of you leaving on a journey again. So please, won't you at least stay a while and consider what I've offered? It's a journey to the west. It's not a normal place. A den of ancient cultists and the ruins of what they stood for. They worshipped the vampires. And while I never met them personally, I'm sure that they wanted the immortality, the everything. Maybe they still exist, I don't care. But it's their texts. There's rumored to be a book. One that could make me able to walk in the daylight and see the sunlight for the first time in so long. Distracting me. You're so naughty that way. The way that you make my mind go blank when I'm trying to tell this. No regrets, though. I love you. I love you, and I won't hold back. Okay? I promise. I'll be the best I can for you, and I won't look back. No matter how easy it is to get stuck in the past or in the present, and I won't apologize for pinning you down right here, right now, because I want to make you mine all over again.